good people. Hey, Angie, how are you? Hey, 313 come in here for a second. We got to talk about something. Hold on. Oh, they got a new stuff up in here. On this stream, y'all. They have a thing where you can do Mimi, Shannon. Hey guys. Hey. We gotta talk. Hey, Kim. How are you guys doing? Listen, Ghislaine, I'm gonna just call her G Maxwell. G Maxwell, trial starts tomorrow, right? Guess what? Guess what? They have banned, the judge just sent out an announcement that they're banning the press as well as the spectators inside the courtroom. Ooh, child. They have banned the press and the spectators from inside the courtroom. Hey, Trees. Hey, Rhoda. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Kim again. But they have banned the press, the spectators. So no one is allowed in the courtroom unless you are part of the case. No one is allowed in the courtroom unless you are a part of the case. But here's the thing, they did allow. They did allow for us to be able to call in. They did allow for us to be able to call in. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to give you the phone number so you can call in to the case. You can call in to listen to the case itself. They said, breaking news. Judge in Ghislaine Maxwell's trial issued a media-wide gag order on all press and speculators barred from courtroom. They are barred from entering courtroom. So there's a gag order. So one person Josh asked, why is this not broadcast anywhere? A gag order wouldn't prevent someone somewhere or other than you and here from communicating this news. So they're wondering why this has not been communicated. There are people who's going to be traveling to this trial and they won't even know that they're not able to go in. So they're stopping people from going inside the courtroom. So everyone who is interested in going to see this case in New York, I just want to tell you, you guys cannot go. But what we're going to do, we're going to read some of her her indictment. We're going to read the indictment and also the transcript. There's a transcript that I managed to be able to obtain, right? The most recent one, which we're not going to go trying to buy these transcripts. No, because the amount of stuff they have on this case is outrageous. I just want to show y'all something. How many pages and pages of document that they have filed for this case. It's like enormous, She has been less time in jail than Robert. In her case, she has so many filings in her case. It's like ridiculous the amount of filings, in which shows how her attorney have been placing a lot of motions and things like that in, and they've been replying. And also, I was told that from what some of the stuff we read, that in the document that the little black book that has all of these people name in it, and I think that's the reason why they're making this case really behind the scene. Yeah, the pretty pink. Yes, the attorneys are working really, really hard. Just want to show you something. Um, just got to pull it up for a second. Just bear with me a second. Just one second. Just pulling something up. Try to copy and paste it so you guys could see. Okay, hold on. I think my thing has it on here. Come on. It's taking a long time, but let me show you guys. It's not responding, but they have filed. Let's see, because I copied and pasted and put it into my file here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this. They have filed over 500 and something documents in this case. Hold on. Just gonna show you all this. So I got the hiccups. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. I just want to show y'all something. Look, look at this. They have filed 500, even up to yesterday. Well, today they filed something else. It's probably 500 and something else. But you see all of these documents that they have filed, motions on top of motions on top of motions. You see that? It has 500. This is like a case that's been like really working. So the case didn't start until last year in, I think, oh, let's see, what date was that? Hold on. It started on June 2020, June 29th, 2020. That's when the first indictment occurred, right? And they had 500 and something documented proceedings or motions or whatever. There's 510. And you saw how Robert's case, we had like what, 100 and something? This is like triple the amount of time stuff that happened in Robert's case. Oh, you guys cannot see this. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna make it bigger for you guys. Close this out. Make it bigger so you guys can see. Can you guys see? Can you guys see it now? Can you guys see? See how many filings they have? They have letters. They have letters of motions, protective order. This protective order has to do with the document that hold on a second. Let me just go pull some of it out. Hold on. Just bear with me a second. Just bear with me a second. Huh. Well, I'm going to give you out a call in. So if anybody's interested in listening to that trial, you guys can call in and listen to it. But no one can enter the courtroom. So that means you won't get to see people's faces, all that kind of stuff. You won't be able to have access to that. But you can listen to the case on its own just by listening, calling in and listening. You can do that. Tilla. My throat's itching, y'all. Just one second. Oh, we're doing fine, Tori. I'm doing wonderful. So this is it. We're gonna go and we're gonna start reading the transcript. Just waiting for my readers. Hold on a second. And we're going to do some comparison and contrast on what Robert's case is and what this one is. So you guys could get a handle of what, you know, what's the difference. All right. So just bear with me a second. No, no motion has been filed in the Illinois case yet. No motion has been filed. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing for a minute. Pull up Illinois, see what you guys have. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna pull a R-567. Uh, Nope. The last thing ever been filed on Robert's case, and it's up to 177. Yeah, I just want to show y'all this. Come on, let me show y'all this. Y'all saw how much Ghislaine has? Just Ghislaine Maxwell. You remember she had 500 and something? Hey, Hey, Mr. 313, thank you for coming on, sharing your time with me. All right, let me show you how much Mr. Kelly's case has been. Let me see. You saw 509, 510 on hers, right? Motions and all. Look how many. And look at this. R. Kelly's been in here since what? July 2019, right? Look how many motions and stuff like that. Look, 177. That's comparison in that. This is the Chicago one, the Illinois, I'm sorry, the Illinois federal case. You see the numbers? That is the numbers. There you see the difference? 100. Oh, y'all can't see this. Hold on. Can y'all see the numbers now? Hold on. We're going to make this bigger for y'all. Hold on. Can y'all see it now? Even pulling this up was 40 cents. But you see it? You see that right there? 177. And what was the Jaceline's? And you saw how when her case started? I'm not an attorney, but I truly have some questions, and you guys might think I'm wrong for having these questions, but I'm thinking from a layman's term and what I see. And there's people who complain about me making comments and stuff like that. I Number one, I do not have power to tell Mr. Kelly who to fire. And he would never ever listen to me because I don't know him that way. I would never suggest to him to fire any attorney. But I can give you guys my assessment and my thought and my idea. You understand me? Just like Shannon just made a comment. Look at the comment you made. Look at what Shannon just made. Shannon, she's given her own observation of this based on what we just saw. We saw two different cases. You saw Jaceline's case starting a year later, right? You saw her case start a year later, and then turn around and you see she had 500 and something actions happening. I don't know. Let's go back and look some of the things I was just showing you. And this is a whole freaking year later since. Hey Curtis, hey y'all, hey everybody. As a matter of law, thank you for being here. As a matter of law, welcome. How you doing? Um, so it's I'm just using common sense. And I know folks have been doing all kinds of videos about me, giving my assessment and my thoughts and my um, feelings about certain things, and then try to make it seem as if I'm the one for reason for Mr. Kelly firing somebody who would have had Mr. Kelly gone up creek without even having a paddle to paddle up the stream. Because at least with Kanik, he has a good chance with these the appeal, because Kanik where left it where it's appealable. You get what I'm saying? So I could care less what people say about me. I'm hated. It don't matter. I don't care. But here's what I have to show you guys. I like to show you direct information. All right. You see the date on her case? It started June 29th, 2020, right? That's is when the first indictment came out, right? And this is when it was sealed, and then the arrest happened on July 2002. She was arrested, right? July 2002, 2020, right? And then all of these things came in. You see, there's orders and there's motions, there's the attorney's appearance, you see arraignment, you see order, you see remark, you see motions, you see top motions on top of motion, another motion, a letter motion here. You see another motion here. You see tons of documents, sealed document. You have things that's being sealed. You see affidavits being submitted. You see memorandums. You see letters. You see constant letters. You see things that, look at all these letters, y'all. You see the transcript. You see every single item that you see internet citation of certain things. You get. Let's take a look at that one. Hold on. I'm gonna hold on. We're gonna take a look at that. Just bear with me a second. And you guys get mad at me. You take the thought of a person who don't show their face, and I don't care what you say. Hold on a second. I'm trying to wait to open up. Just bear with me. It's opening up. I'm logging in. Hold on a second, y'all. Just trying to log in. You guys can hate me all you want. I'm just going to show you what I see. It doesn't matter at all what you think of me, because I could care less. All right, let's see. I'm still going to bring you information regardless. Hold on. We're going to go to, she's in the Southern District of New York. If you 313, I got a question to ask you.
Oh yes.
If you were someone in the condition and situation of Mr. Kelly, right? Which lawyer would you be prone to be more happy with? The one in Jayceline's case or the one that Robert has?
Well, it depends because he got a new attorney on his
No,
case.
I'm not talking about new. No, no, we talk about you know exactly what I'm talking about. Not new attorney. No, no, no. I'm talking about in his original case, the amount of filings that they done. Okay, let's just deal with the Illinois one. Let's deal with Illinois. You see how many postings and how many he's been in there since July 2019, right? Jaceline came July 2020. She has a whole bunch of motions that's placed in all kinds of stuff in her case.
Well, I would want to have her, the lady's lawyer, then, because I don't know. It just seems like maybe his lawyers ain't trying to fight so hard.
I see a whole bunch of like dismissal motions, motion to strike. Y'all, let me show you. Hold on, let's go back and show y'all. They got motions to strike, motion to. They were doing motions left and right. Hold on, let's go to here. And there was no more. I haven't seen that one motion to strike. Curtis, thank you, sweetie pie. I thank you so much. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me just show you guys something. Let me just show you, cause I sometimes the proof is in the pudding. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Motion to suppress. We didn't see none of that stuff in Robert's case. We can go back. We can go show you certain things. Okay, you see the indictment, right? You see the unseal, right? You have unsealed motion. The first motion here, the entered plea. Okay, protective order. I'm going slow. Notice of appeal. Okay, you see motion. Hold on. You see letters of motion. Because I was gonna look at the internet citation. I'm gonna look and see what that is all about. The internet citation. Can you give me something to eat? Y'all leaving? Brandon, y'all didn't give me any food. Y'all suck. Y'all suck.
Ain't she
Y'all
on the diet, woman? We heard you whisper that.
I wanted something to drink, water, or can y'all
No,
pass me?
you whispered. You didn't give me something to eat. I heard it.
They laughing at me because I whispered to y'all and he heard me. I still didn't get no food anyway. So
I don't know if you. What is this you posting?
I'm not posting anything.
Oh, I'm about to say, yeah, they'll strike it down. You talk about that little bug,
Which bug?
that that Rona stuff.
I know, I know. Every time you say anything about that word, y'all, they will strike your butt down. So I am not saying that word because every time you say that word,
Cause they don't want the people to know the truth.
they will jack you up. So that's why I was like, can't say that. I can't say that word. Y'all, you will get strike if you mention that word. The word that's going around where you got to take shots for, that word. And it's protected too, y'all. That word. Don't type it up in my chat either. We don't want that word in the chat. Delete it if you see that word in the chat, y'all. The word that starts with a C. Don't type it in there. Rona. That Rona one. The Rona and then with the 1 9 in it. They will jack you up. But anyway, so that's what that one was about. That citation, they cited the Rona. So, and I guess most of her look at Ivan, mutation. He putting the mutations up there. Don't put the Rona word in there because they're very strict about that word. But anyway, let's All right, so okay, yeah. So what we're gonna do, all of her, we're gonna read the um the filing, but we're not going to post it on my channel at all. We're gonna read it. We're not going to post it at all. We are not going to post it. What I'm going to do is read you some documents from there, but I am not going to post it because it is um since there is an order on that, so I'm not going to post anything, but I'm going to read to you guys. My co-star, do you want to read to it too?
You know the answer to that.
Oh gosh, he's not going to read. He is so freaking mean. He is so mean. He doesn't want to read with me. Where's my readers at? Cause this
Where's that
dude,
little
man,
automated computer reader?
this dude, man. But see, the thing is, the automated reader, it will be placed on the inside here, and it will be shown on the screen, and I can't. I'm not showing it on my screen. Get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying, sir? Oh, you are not trying to read it for me? He sucks. This dude sucks. I want to tell y'all that. He's not a good host. All right. All right. So I'm going to read this to you guys and follow along. This is a letter from her attorney, which was written on the 27th, which was yesterday. And look, they're working on a Saturday. Could you believe that? Uh, well, Candy, based on, and I understand she was raised privileged and wealthy, she can get all the good lawyers in the world and all that. But based on Joe, Joe who came in and oh, I gotta bring what's the name back because he said he's coming back. Oh, I need to contact um Patrick. Patrick said he was going to come back after the two ruling, and the two ruling happened last week. So I'm going to call Patrick so see him coming back to us to talk about those two cases, and also Jaceline's case. Ooh, I can't wait! I'm excited. All right, so but according to Joe, huh? Dallas said, "Peace out, homies." Hey, hey, did you turn off the light in there in your room? Girl, stop taking my stuff. Um, so she just disturbed me. I can't remember what I was gonna say. All right, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. What you said? No, Tuesday. No, not really. Dallas. Rhoda said, "Hey." She said, "Hey, Rhoda." All right. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff involved in this. The indictment, and let's see. There's so much paperwork on this file. Hold on, let's see what this one is here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read. Can I get a reader? Who wants to read with me? Can I get a reader, somebody? Somebody want to read with me? Because this dude up here, he sucks. He don't want to read. He sucks. He sucks. Oh, Candy, you better not be saying anything about somebody's nationality. You're going to be in trouble. Candy, ooh, you're going to be in trouble. Candy, you got to be politically correct up in this joint. Okay, my phone is about to. I need to charge my phone. I need to charge his phone. Uh-oh. 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 She said she can't delete. Yes, you can. You can delete your own messages, Candy. Just go and delete your message. Go in and click and delete. What? Nobody wants to read? Everybody scared? Okay, let me just give y'all the number. Got some scaredy cats in this chat. We had 90 some people. Some people jumping off, scared to read. Okay, we're gonna read this. Okay, we're gonna read starting from. Did I just save this one? Yeah, I did save it. This one. Okay. It says here, dear Judge Nathan, on behalf of our client, Ghislaine Maxwell, we respectfully submit this letter to request a clarification on the court's instruction regarding the use of paper document versus electronic document at trial. In particular, the defense is still unclear whether we will be permitted to display document used for the impeachment or refreshing of witness recollection in electronic format solely on the video screen used by the witness, the court, and the court's deputy, or whether we will be required to provide paper copies of these material, even if the material did not reference a witness who is testifying under a pseudonym. A pseudonym. The defense is sensitive to the court and the government's concern that people sitting in the gallery of the courtroom do not see any document that identified the witnesses who are testifying under the pseudonyms. We also understand that the court wants to ensure that the witnesses will have access to the complete documents that may be used for impeachment and refreshing recollection rather than a particular page. We have considered these concerns and would like to propose a solution that we believe will address these issues and safeguard the privacy interests of the witnesses and at the same time provide for an efficient trial and protect Ms. Maxwell's right. The defense proposed that the parties be permitted to display documents used for the impeachment or refreshing recollection only on the video screen used by the witness, the court, and the court's deputy. None of these screens face the gallery or the jury box and cannot be seen by anyone in the audience or by members of the jury. The document will be displayed on the screen at the counsel table, which faces the gallery or on the juror screens. While the defense may display a particular page of the document to the witness to impeach or refresh recollection, we will have the complete document available in electronic form. If the witness wishes to see other pages of the document, we can display those pages to the witness screen at the witness request. Most importantly, this process will allow counsel to highlight or direct the witness attention electronically to particular section of the 3500 materials without having to describe the particular paragraph number or sentence in sometime voluminous dense multi-page FBI 302 report. Additionally, it will ensure that the witness is looking at the correct exhibit rather than at other potential impeachment material in a binder before them, especially since defense counsel is not placed in a position with the courtroom that permits us to see what exhibit or page the witness has opened in front of them on the witness stand. Finally, I will be it will be evaded the needs to approach a witness, which is difficult with the COVID protocol and the courtroom setup. To direct the witness to a particular exhibit or section of an exhibit. The government has advised that it does not require copies of any of the 3500 material or the government exhibit. In the defense, hold on, my eyes itching. Hold on. In If the defense uses any documents to impeach or refresh recollection that are not included in the 3500 material or the government's exhibits, we will provide paper copy of those documents to the government before we show them to the witness on the witness screen. We have conferred with the government and they do not agree to the proposed procedure. Among other things, they expressed concern that the juror might see the witness screen. But the jurors are permitted to know the identity of the witness testifying under the pseudonym. So that concern seems unjustified to the defense. We believe this process will adequately safeguard everyone's interests and provide for a more efficient trial. We respectfully ask the court to approve this procedure. Verily, truly yours, Bobby Sternham. All counsels on record. That is the request that he made. And when I went back to the other thing here, so any questions? But I'm just saying, you have a case that has gone before. You have Robert's case, which was a year before Jaycelyn's, right? You have 177 item that was posted. You have 512 minus. So that's 335 more entries for her case than Robert. That's a lot. That's a great deal. I'm just saying. Oh, what's that? McCannell. What list was leaked? What are you talking about? Mechanic. Co- what celebrity list? Okay, click the link. Click this my thing. Come in. Come and talk. You don't have to show your face. Come and talk. Cause I missed it. Hold on. I can't delete anything. Can Candy? Hey, Coop One Coopy, Miss Sylvia. Are you talking about stupid 19? Yeah, I'm talking about stupid 19. Yes, Coop. It's cute. Too cute. Yes. Yes, I'm talking about stupid 19. Candy, you the only one could delete your message right now because what celebrity list? No one. Yeah, the names are locked in the vault. How did it leak on the internet? That means somebody leaked it. How the heck the names get leaked? Okay, I'm gonna go look at that person. Hold on, I'm gonna put that person on here. So hold on a second, y'all. I'm gonna go check it out. Hold on. I'm gonna check it out. I'm not gonna put it on my screen. I'm just gonna check it out. Karceno, the number 4 life. Okay, let's see. Is this today? Hold on, is this today? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, son. Let me mute this for a second. Hold on, let me mute. Hold on. I'm muting just in case. Okay, I'm just listening to it right now. Hold on a second. Hold on there. Uh oh. Okay, listen what he's saying. Hold on. Uh oh. Uh oh. Who's Virgil, y'all? I don't see the list. Okay, I don't see the list. I don't see the list. I don't see the list. Design off white. It came in the game with Kanye. I don't see the list in here. Gotta rewind it back. Where? It's in the beginning. Hold on. Let me. I saw him put a post, but I didn't see anything. Okay, hold on. Let me go to the beginning. He said go to the beginning. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I went back to the beginning. I don't see it. I don't see it. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's see what else I have here. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read the charges that she has against her. The indictment for Ghislaine, and I will let you guys hear this. This here is more of like a carbon copy of Design Off White came in the game with Kanye. Well, he was talking about the that he was predicting something that was going to happen, and it didn't. He did well today. The announcement of the press and the spectators are not allowed to come into the courtroom. Oh, I was supposed to be giving you guys the number. Hold on a second. The number for calling in onto the case if you want it. You ready? The call-in number is 844 2 I mean sorry, 721 7237. 844 721 7237. 37. The access code is 999 1787. 999 1787. That is the access code to get in. Oh, thank you. As a matter of law, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Well, I want to hear this case. How long did they say this case is going to last? I thought they said 3 weeks. Was it 3 weeks, guys? Oh, the other thing I want to bring to you guys, just one second. Okay, so they're fighting against that. Okay, the other letter. Okay, now here's okay. Now, this is a letter that they put in. Dear Judge Nathan, on behalf of our client, Ghislaine Maxwell, we respectfully submit this letter in response to the government's letter motion dated November 11, 2021, requesting that the court find that the birth certificate of the alleged minor victims GX11, GX16 are self-authenticating under the federal rule of evidence. We have reviewed the government submission, and in the interest of facilitating an efficient trial, we are prepared to stipulate the authenticity of the birth certificate for alleged minor GX12, minor 2, GX13 minor 4, GX11 minor 5, GX14 minor 6, GX15. We will coordinate with the government to produce an appropriately worded stipulation as to the authenticity of these exhibits. However, the government itself concedes that it has not yet proffered a sufficient foundation to authenticate the birth certificate of witness number 3 at GX16 C1111 2021. The government's letter at the 1 and 2, according to GX16, witness 3 was born blank. In order for such a record to be sufficient to be self-authenticating as a foreign public document, the government must meet the required Rule 9023 of the Federal Rule of Evidence, which is not yet done. The defense is not prepared to stipulate the authenticity of the document when the foundation of its authenticity, has not been yet established. The defense is willing to reconsider a position if the government can produce the attestation and certification required to authenticate GX16 under Rule 903 9023. Wow. They are no joke. They just be boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now here's the proactive order. This is dated November 24th, 2021. This is the protective order that the judge have ruled. Allison J. Nathan, United States District Judge. Whereas the court has ordered production of material from Epstein victim compensation funds to the court. Ooh. Pursuant of Federal Rule Criminal Procedure 17C and the Rule 17 material, see docket 496. Whereas those material are likely to contain information that would affect the privacy and the confidentiality of individuals, would risk prejudicial pre-trial publicity, and publicly demise demised, and are not authorized to disclose to the public or disclose beyond that which is necessary to the trial in this action. Whereas the court has directed the parties to negotiate and submit proper protective order, it is hereby ordered that 1, Any and all Rule 617 material disclosed to the government and defendant and to the defendant's criminal defense attorney collectively with the government, the parties shall be treated as confidential information within the means of the protective order, docket number 36, paragraph 7, and shall be subjected to provisions thereof. Number two, at the discretion of the court may designate certain material as highly confidential within the means of protective order, docket 36, 11, paragraph 11, the subject of the provision thereof, ordered. New York, New York, November 24th, 2021. Honorable Allison J. Nathan, United States District Judge. So that's her protective order. Hold on, let's see something else. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Let's go back. All right, we're going back all the way back. I gotta close this in a little bit. Sorry. All right, let's go back and get them. Okay, we got gonna do this letter here, and this is the one-page letter here. Gotta wait till it opens up. Okay, they wrote another letter saying, "Dear Judge Nathan, on behalf of our client, Ghislaine Maxwell, we write in response to the court request for comments on the proposed preliminary instruction to jury. The defense has no objection or edit the purpose. Respectively submitted, Jeffrey S. Pangalushika." Okay, let's see. Alrighty, that's good. That's good. Hold on, y'all. Got to read this. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Getting the 411. All right. Ciao. Ooh, chili. Guys. Ooh, chili. Ooh. This is a mess. Dang. Okay, I'm going to give y'all some names, y'all. Hold on. Chow. I got 73 pages of this stuff. Lord have mercy. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta download this. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got the list, y'all. Chow. They have it out there, y'all. What? Lord. Do tell Jesus. Do tell Jesus, y'all. They got the list. They got the list. Mm, Do tell Jesus. They got the list, y'all. And you know I ain't gonna show it on my live. I ain't gonna show this. I am not showing this. Oh, child. They got the list, y'all. 73 pages, y'all. 73 pages. Uh, uh, uh. 73 pages of the list. Let me see. This one here is. You said you seen it, Stephanie? You seen the pages, the list already? I didn't see this. What the heck? What in the world? Hold on, I need to save this. Hold on, save this copy. Save as. Okay, I'm gonna go put it in her file. Why it's not letting me put it in her file? What the hell is going on? Oh, come on now. Come on, Goofy. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Then dang, he got the flight number and everything. Oh, I do see some names, y'all. He got the flight number and everything. We got a lot of initials here. Dang. Oh my God. This is crazy. These initials, I wonder whose these initials are. He got them dated since 2002, April 2002. Other people. Total reported. Wow. Number of instrument. Insurance. Okay, we got this one, Miami. Oh, he got a lot of initials of people, but don't. Some people you can't tell who it is. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, the list is like it's a lot of names on here. 73 pages of this stuff. Remarks, procedures, maneuver, endorsements. Wow. Whoever these initials is, y'all see Clinton all in this, man. Clinton's all in this. Some of these initials I cannot tell. Some of these names. He has a horrible handwriting. Tell you that much. His handwriting sucks. You need a handwriting expert on this. You need a handwriting expert on this. Definitely need a handwriting expert on this. His handwriting sucks. Sorry guys. The list has already been out there. Not this list. Not this one I'm looking at. This hasn't been out there. I know they had these are a lot of initials on this thing here. This is why they put it in the vault. They put this in the vault. It's been I don't know. Maybe you guys seen this list before. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I don't know. Hold on a second. I just see something. Hold on. Okay. Ah, ha ha. Ha, got another list. Dang. Now this one is typed. The other one was handwriting. There's another one here. Dang. Okay. I don't know half of these people on this list. I don't know these people. Never seen these people name in my life. Mm-mm-mm. Never see some of these names in here in my life. Ooh, chow, 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 chow. Oh, wow. I'm seeing name I know now. Some of these other names, I don't know who the heck they were. Probably people know them in Europe, but I don't know the name. Okay, I'm looking at, I'm in the C's, y'all. So, I'm a long ways from the bottom. They have it in alphabetical order. They are hiding a lot of stuff. The email addresses. They got the email addresses, the flight number. Hold on. This is whoa. They got people from all over the world. They must be the billionaires. Mm. Guys, Lord, these people in their fantasies. I'm trying. I don't see his name on there yet. Goopy. I don't see his name. But I'm not near T's either. This page here, it's 90 something pages on this one I'm looking at. My throat itching. Sorry, I didn't mean to make noise. My throat's itching. Hold on. I'm trying to see all these names. Dang on it, Lord have mercy. You got a lot of names. Mm-mm-mm. A lot of these people, I don't even know who they are. I'm trying to see some names that I know. I know one name that I saw in here that I know. That was Naomi Campbell. That's the only name I knew. There are other people here. I don't know the heck who these people are. Hold on. I'm only on page 7. It's 90 something pages. Hold on. My phone. What's this on it? Come on. Oh my God. I don't know these people. I'm on D. Oh, some doctors in here too. Ooh, child. You guys are doctors are doing this mess. Ooh, chilly. Mm, mm. Wow. I'm seeing some names I know. Bunch of rich people. You had a question? I'm looking now. I'm looking to see if I do see 45. I don't see him yet. I'm all the way at the D's. I'm at the D's. Hold on. I got a long way to go. I'm on page 17, y'all. Okay, let me see if I can go to D's. Past the D's. I'm on F's. I'm trying to see names that I know. Oh, I don't know none of these people. None of these people. Oh, dang. There's some rich folks. They name look rich. They name look very rich. Count and Sir this and Princess this. There's a lot of princes and dang y'all. Francesco. These names I don't know these people. I'm gonna go up because I can't see these people. I don't know who these people are. There's so many names on this freaking thing. You can't see everybody's name. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking. I'm looking. I don't see R. Kelly. Y'all said it looked like R. Kelly? Okay, let me see if I see R. Kelly. I'm on it. So the name's gotta start with that. Okay, I'm at the J's. Let me see. K's, K's, K's. I'm on page 35. Let's see. Oh, I'm at past the K's. Let me see. M. I'm at the M. K, L, M. K, 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 K. Okay, I'm K, E. I'm looking for K, E. K, E. No, I don't see no Kelly. I don't see no R. Kelly. I don't see Robert Kelly. Oh, look, I'm looking. No, I see Kennedys, a whole bunch of Kennedys. I don't see Kelly. Mm-mm. Ooh, they wiped out the phone numbers. They phone numbers and oh, ooh, there's a whole bunch of Kennedys in here. A whole bunch of Kennedys. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure is, but I don't see no Kelly, no R. Kelly, no Robert Sylvester Kelly. I don't see that. Sorry, no Kelly, Robert Kelly. It's a lot of pages. It's a lot of people. Kelly wouldn't be interested in nothing like that. Half of the people was killed, they say. They were? Yeah, he had the phone number, the address, their email address. They blocked that out. They blotched that out, but there's some rich people in here. Hold on. I did see our ex president. I don't see Trump. I see Clinton. I see Clinton. I don't see Trump. Let's see. A lot of French people in here too. French names. Mm, mm. I can't. I'm looking through it on my phone, and I have to scroll. Oh, 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 oh. Courtney Love is in here. Okay, 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 okay. Courtney Love is in here. Okay, let's see. Who else? Okay, Winfrey would be all the way at the bottom if she's in here. Okay, let's go to the bottom. Let me see. If I see Winfrey. I should went back up, right? John Legend. I should check him out. Yeah, there's some rich people in here. Well, she invited all her family in here. I see a whole bunch of Maxwells. Metcalf is in here too, y'all. Metcalf. I know who that is. That rich guy. Let's see. I saw Naomi Campbell's up in here. Naomi, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. They had to get the emergency numbers and all that. You know this is old because they have AOL. Wow. Okay, let's go back over. This dude. You know this list was gonna end up being shown. Hmm. It's a lot of princes in here. Prince in here, y'all. Big time. Rich people. Rich people do dirty stuff like this. Mm, 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 mm. Sorry, guys. Who's the judge? The judge is Allison Nathan in Southern District of New York. Soros is in here, y'all. Soros. Uh-uh. Peter Soros is in there. Yep. Kevin Spacey is in here. I'm seeing some names I know now. Kevin Spacey. He's up in there. Wow. Wow. Let's see who else is in here. Hold on. I gotta go down. I'm only 57. I'm gonna go down to W's and see if I see Winfrey. Hold on. Let's see who I got here. Dang on, it stops at the L. Jeffrey Epstein is in there. Jeffrey Epstein. Shannon Healy is in there. Bruce King. I don't know who the hell it is, but they marked that off. They got people named that's marked off. Okay, hold on. I gotta go back to another page. Done. Okay, hold on. Wow. Oh my God, they got one of 100 pages. Freaking. So you got one that's 70 something pages, another one that's 97, and another one that's 100 pages. Ah, daggone it. Y'all know who Cindy Lopez is? She's on there. Dang. This is crazy. This is weird. Hold on, y'all. And this is a list supposed to be left in the vault, I think. I see Bill Clinton. He had 10 Secret Service people with him. See Naomi Campbell had one male. She was there with one male, Bill Clinton and Doug Vance. And they had 10 Secret Service people with them. How you gonna take the Secret Service people with you? You going what? What kind of mess is that? You taking out our hard-earned money, taking the Secret Service with you. Y'all wasting the. You see, Bill Clinton, he traveled over there a lot, y'all. He went there May 19th. He was there May 20th. Let's see. Reposition. This is a lot. Let's see. I don't know who Christy Rogers is. Shelley Lewis. Who's that? Y'all, this is like some weird stuff here. Mm-mm-mm. Metrovic. Andrea Metrovic. I don't know who that is. The Secret Society, the Devil Thing, Illuminati. Yup. Yeah, there's 100 pages of this mess. I gotta see these people. This one here that I'm looking at, it's on my phone. It's not on my email. I don't know if I could send this. Let's see. See if I can email this one to myself. Sorry guys, I'm like engulfed in this list here. I apologize. Just breathe. It's too much mentally for Felicia Fee. Sorry. Sorry guys. It's cold in here. I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm cold. Somebody please help me. I'm cold. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Let's see. You guys. Okay. It's like weird. Okay. I wish I could do a search of these people's name. Let me see if I can find her name. Control find. Let's see when. Don't see. Let's see, John. How many Johns do I have over here? Sorry, guys. I'm just looking through this list here. Julie Todd. Is John Legend and his wife on the list? Infamous, so we finish this transcript. Yeah, we can finish the transcript. We had stopped. We could start back because most of our people is good on the weekdays, not the weekend. Rhoda said she has her grandbabies on the weekend, so but the weekdays she's good. Who's speaking on it at 8 o'clock? Somebody said they speaking on it. I am gonna drink some water. Okay. But I was saying all of that stuff I was saying earlier to tell you that. Hold on a second. Epstein. Okay. Oh, we were supposed to be reading the indictment, right? Let's read the indictment. You guys want to hear the indictment? What you want? Tell me what you want. What you want? What you really, really want? I'm so cold. Okay, let's see. Is Choke coming on tonight? Yeah, did y'all get any message about Choke coming on tonight? I want to see what he got to if he's reading. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Let's see. Hold on a second. All right. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. You think so? I haven't seen it because don't he normally come on at 7 o'clock? I don't see anything. Yeah, I'm cold. You haven't seen anything either? Okay. I'm so cold. I haven't seen. Okay, I am so cold. It's cold tonight. It's cold tonight. Tonight. You just saying, you know what it is. You know what it is. I was just marking him. I was just marking his what he said. um, what y'all want me to do? I'm like in the different world now. Don't ask me. You waiting to hear more? More of what? The his post? I'm waiting to hear more too. The other side. The other side of what? Y'all, okay, I don't understand because it says yes, 7, but personally I usually get notification from him and you before y'all come on. Just listening. Hey Ashley. Ha! I gotta put on my Superwoman shirt, Ashley. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Oh, I can't seem to write. Apparently, have been restricted. You was restricted for real? Wow. Yeah. Time for folks to set up for this man. Time for folks to set up for this man. Don't play unless you're really in here grilled up. Yes, you are going to read. Henny Hen, you want to read with me? Henny Hen? Henny Hen, I know you want to read with me, don't you? All right, let me go ahead and start reading this indictment thing here. Hold on. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah, I know what it is. Hold on.
If you only list your vacation home on Airbnb. Now, Ghislaine Maxwell has spoken out for the first time from inside her American prison cell, describing jail as living hell. The British socialite is facing life behind bars, accused of recruiting
Oh,
underage
yeah, she has released an explosive new documentary. Is released by Gas. I don't know how to say her name. People say it all kind of. I'm just gonna say G Maxwell. She released it on the 24th.
girls for billionaire pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Maxwell has always denied the charges, but her fate will soon be in the hands of a jury with the sensational trial set to begin next week. At 59 years old, British socialite Ghislaine Maxwell never imagined life would be like
Ghislaine.
this.
Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear what I'm playing? Can y'all hear what I'm playing? Can y'all hear what I'm playing? Maybe I should put my thing on speaker so y'all could hear it. All right, I'm gonna put my thing on speaker. Unplug the headphone. I like the headphone, but I'm gonna unplug the headphone so you guys can hear what I'm playing. She's doing a documentary. Oh, hold on. They said they dropped the documentary already. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta unplug. Okay, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, what I'm gonna do is play this on this. Hold on. I'm gonna play it on this on the mic thing so you guys can hear it. Cause I can't play it, can't show it, so you guys can hear it.
Has spoken out for the first time from inside her American prison cell, describing jail as living hell. The British socialite is facing life behind bars, accused of recruiting underage girls for billionaire pedophile Jeffrey Epstein.
Maxwell has always denied the charges, but her fate will soon be in the hands of a jury, with the sensational trial set to begin next week. At 59 years old, British socialite Ghislaine Maxwell never imagined life quite like this. Now, locked up inside New York's notorious Metropolitan Detention Centre, Maxwell has spoken out for the first time, telling interviewer Daphne Barrack she's been abused by prison guards, purposely deprived of sleep and given rotting food to eat. The allegations against Maxwell are damning, accused of recruiting underage girls for her ex-boyfriend, Jeffrey Epstein.
Charges allege that Epstein sexually abused young girls.
Following Epstein's arrest and death in 2019, Maxwell went on the run, hunted by lawyers, the media and the FBI. But she was eventually arrested and charged with sex trafficking crimes. She's always maintained her innocence. The trial will also put Prince Andrew's relationship with her and Epstein back in the spotlight. The Duke's accuser, Virginia Roberts, has vowed to attend the trial. Maxwell is facing more than 80 years in jail if she's found guilty on all charges, with the trial set to begin next week.
And Daphne Barrack created the exclusive documentary Ghislaine and joins us now. Daphne, good morning to you. You interviewed Ghislaine Maxwell before, back in 1992, about her father. Was it a different Ghislaine you spoke with recently?
Well, first of all, we never saw that how we obtained the exclusive from jail, so I didn't say whether that I spoke to her, but of course it's her exclusive from jail. I think the Ghislaine that I met in 1992, a year after that her father, Robert Maxwell, died, and it was a big scandal, was an orphan. She was lost. She lost money, of course. She lost her identity from a media princess to be a daughter of a disgraced dead tycoon. I felt very sorry for her. I felt she was pretty, she was well-spoken, educated, and you really felt bad for her. Naturally, who would have thought she was not a scoop by that time, Koshi, and that. I was an interviewer of Fox. I was in my early 20s, and we brought Betty Maxwell for her first interview as a widow of Robert Maxwell. Ghislaine just happened to be in New York, and she was a bonus. Who would have thought that 29 years later, it will be the only TV interview with Ghislaine that everybody's looking to get. Very funny.
Yes, so this time she's sitting in solitary confinement for the past 16 months. What has she said about prison?
And it brings us for a larger question. Look, if Ghislaine Maxwell did what she is charged with, she should be punished harshly. There's not even a question. The question is that we are in America presumed to be innocent unless proven guilty. And there are hundreds, I learned because I obtained this exclusive, hundreds of prisoners were just sitting there and waiting for nothing. They're not being charged. They don't have the attorneys that she has. They don't have the money, the resources. And it just, there's not even a time limit. So, and the inhumane condition that even for convicted inmates, we have to think if we want to do that. We are America, after all. I mean, she cannot take showers because they are so close to her. It's crazy. She had a rat in the sewer. She complained. Nobody helped her until the rat bite one of the guards. The guards even didn't like the fact that she was laughing. And how would you maintain your sanity in such a solitary confinement without having your sense of humor? And they threatened her to take her privilege to see her lawyer. Thanks God they didn't do that.
Okay. Daphne, thank you very much for your time. We've got to leave it there.
For more details about Daphne Barrack's upcoming documentary on Ghislaine Maxwell, head to the Sunrise website.
Oh, yeah.
The sex trafficking trial of Jeffrey Epstein's alleged accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, begins tomorrow in New York.
Maxwell is accused of recruiting several underage girls that Epstein allegedly abused. She could face up to 70 years in prison if convicted. Brian Yennis is live in our New York newsroom with more on that case. Brian.
John, good evening. Ghislaine Maxwell, the British socialite and former girlfriend of billionaire sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, has been sitting in a Brooklyn federal jail cell for 17 months awaiting the start of her trial, which begins tomorrow. After Epstein's suicide in a New York jail cell in 2019, while awaiting his own trial, Epstein's sexual abuse accusers see this trial against Maxwell as an opportunity to get justice. At least 4 women are expected to testify against Maxwell, who is accused of being Epstein's madam, recruiting and grooming minors as young as 14 years old for Epstein to abuse. The 59-year-old faces 6 federal sex trafficking charges, which carry a maximum of 70 years in prison if convicted. Now, prosecutors say Maxwell would encourage the girls to give Epstein sexualized massages, arranging them at Epstein's homes in Palm Beach, New Mexico, and New York. In some cases, Maxwell allegedly took part in the abuse herself. She is the youngest of 9 children of disgraced tycoon and British publisher Robert Maxwell. She graduated from Oxford and met Epstein in the early 90s, and there is a fascination by how a wealthy British woman could find herself being accused of these heinous crimes. Well, Maxwell's brother says, well, she's being scapegoated by U.S. prosecutors.
This is not quite a put-up job, but nonetheless has been cobbled together so that Ghislaine is made to face the charges that Epstein never faced in place of him. And she is paying a heavy price, a blood price for that. She's treated as guilty.
Maxwell's lawyers have tried and failed to get her free on bail numerous times, complaining about inhumane jail cell conditions. Maxwell has pleaded not guilty to all the charges. Her defense lawyers, John, are going to try to discredit her accusers. They are expected to call a, quote, false memories expert to testify on how memories can become distorted over time. Remember, these allegations go as far back as 1994. John?
We will be watching that case closely. Brian Yennis, live in our New York newsroom. Thanks, Brian.
All right, that was that. Hold on a second. Just 1 second. Another one I wanted to show. Hold on. This is it.
Curing young women to give to Jeffrey Epstein. But maybe the most perplexing thing.
Hold on, sorry.
Search through pictures of almost any society event of the 90s and 2000s, and you'll probably see her, Ghislaine Maxwell. Sometimes she's dead center in frame, living it up, but occasionally you catch her on the dark periphery of a photo. And those are the perplexing portraits that emerge of Ghislaine Maxwell. On one hand, the graceful socialite, and on the other, according to her accusers, a woman who lurked at the edge of high society, scouting and procuring young women to give to Jeffrey Epstein. But maybe the most perplexing thing, despite the intense scrutiny of Epstein's crimes and her possible role in them, Ghislaine Maxwell has largely disappeared, and many of her alleged victims are still without justice. Here's the mystery of the woman next to Jeffrey Epstein. Ghislaine Maxwell has denied any allegations of wrongdoing brought against her. Ghislaine Maxwell's TED Talk is still up on the internet.
So I'd like to share with you today why I believe the ocean should be front page news, why we should be worrying about it.
As is her TED Talk speaker bio. You can actually see how she introduces herself to her audience. It's impressive. She's described as being a president of 2 organizations, a certified EMT, a pilot of submarines and helicopters. And yet there's allegedly this other side. It's unclear when and how and why the Epstein and Maxwell partner.
You notice that she didn't get muted. Her stuff is still up on the on Ted's what's the name? And I'm not trying to be funny, but you don't see the treatment that Rob got on her at all.
partnership began, but cameras were catching them together at Mar-a-Lago parties as early as 1992. At that point, she'd only been in America for about a year, having fled tragedy and scandal in England. Her father, Robert Maxwell, a media and publishing tycoon who owned the Daily Mirror, disappeared off his yacht, the Lady Ghislaine, in 1991. What happened to him is still a mystery. To add to the trauma, Robert was then accused of defrauding his employee's pension plan for some $600 million. The sudden loss of her father's support and her family's good name meant that the upper crust Maxwell, who grew up in a 53-room mansion and attended Oxford, had to live a relatively modest lifestyle when she got back to New York. She even sold real estate for a while. But exactly what Epstein and Maxwell were is almost as unclear as when and how. It is clear that they dated for a few years, but according to The Guardian, things changed when Maxwell realized Epstein wasn't going to marry her. Of course, they still looked like a couple in public, but they spoke about their relationship differently. Epstein called Maxwell his best friend in an infamous 2003 interview. And although Epstein claimed she wasn't on his payroll, according to depositions, Maxwell took over running the staffing and finances of his many households. From there, the accusations are numerous. We start to see a pattern. Maxwell was allegedly in charge of recruitment. Accusers say she would trawl for young, often economically disadvantaged women and offer them a cushy job. It worked. Maxwell was elegant, generous, British upper class, so the young women allegedly trusted her when she brought them to Epstein. As early as 1993, maybe just 2 years into their relationship, a Miss Maxwell, using Jeffrey Epstein's number, was hiring yoga instructors for private lessons. This is the actual ad. It's since come out that the earliest alleged victim may have been in 1994. But if a girl grew uneasy about Epstein's advances, Maxwell became employee relations. She sometimes allegedly used Epstein's wealth to smooth things over. It's unbelievable, but according to sworn testimony, Maxwell would even pretend to be some maternal presence, once calling a group of young women she procured for Epstein her children.
Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell had a great way of normalizing the abuse that was going on. They kind of made it feel like we were in this really deranged family.
But as with everything in this story, even that was a facade. The alleged truth is uglier. If someone spurned his advances, or worse, dared to leave the Epstein slave ring, Ghislaine allegedly morphed into an enforcer. That included physical threats, according to alleged victim Maria Farmer.
She told me I needed to watch my back, that I know you like to go running on the West Side Highway, and that's not going to be a safe place for you anymore because there are a lot of ways to die on the West Side Highway.
And there are other accounts of just cruel punishment, like when a dazed and crying Swedish teenager turned up in Manhattan, alleging that Maxwell took her passport for refusing to have sex on Epstein's island. Other alleged victims corroborate this tactic. But it goes even further than retribution. Accusers graphically describe how Maxwell sometimes joined Epstein in sexual assaults.
Ghislaine started taking off her clothes. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going to happen if I said no. I didn't know what was going to happen if I screamed. I did what they said.
And there was little limit to the abuse. She allegedly trafficked women among her wider social circles too, allegedly including, notably, Prince Andrew. But maybe the worst thing that Ghislaine Maxwell is accused of is giving orders that other female lieutenants followed, that she created a playbook, that she helped industrialize sexual abuse of young women for Jeffrey Epstein. These girls, Maxwell allegedly told a friend in the 90s, are nothing. So when the initial crime spree ended with Jeffrey Epstein's 2008 guilty plea for soliciting prostitution, maybe it's no surprise that Ghislaine Maxwell appears to have just moved on, like it was nothing. This photo is dated just 3 months later. After Epstein goes to jail for those 13 months, she's never pictured with him again. Sources say she moved on. But it's obvious when you look at all those photos that she did maintain all those other connections that she and Epstein built. Connections to socialites, politicians, and the media. She even poked her head out of the crowd at Chelsea Clinton's wedding. The past allegations didn't seem to matter, even when some of the alleged victims subpoenaed Ghislaine in 2009 as she was leaving an event. But by 2012, you get the sense that both Epstein and Maxwell wanted to change their stories. He tried to rebrand himself as a philanthropist, and she founded the Terramar Project, an NGO that purported to work like a social media network for the ocean.
A British businesswoman is hoping to change the status quo by turning the oceans into an online country.
Given its maritime mission, it's perhaps understandable that Terramar's founder didn't face scrutiny from CNN or even the United Nations. It's unclear whether Terramar ever received money from Epstein. The FBI is investigating that, according to reports, but it does have some weird links to him, like her old world was still there. A 19-year-old who traveled twice on Epstein's plane, dubbed the Lolita Express by locals, ended up on Terramar's founding board of directors. And Maxwell only killed her deeply in debt NGO after Epstein was arrested for sex trafficking in 2019. For years, she had been elusive, moving between houses, but after the arrest, she was gone. It was a stunning trick for someone who now had a new level of notoriety. Newspapers speculated on her whereabouts. Was it at a friend's in Manchester by the Sea, as neighbors claimed? So the internet went nuts when a photo outed her as she calmly read a book at a Los Angeles In-N-Out Burger of all places. But the picture itself was almost certainly misleading. The date is wrong, and there are signs everywhere that Maxwell's lawyer took it. See, it's not just theater. Her disappearance matters to alleged victims. If she can't be found, she can't be served, which means new civil cases filed against her can't proceed without extra effort and favorable rulings. And that's just one issue facing her accuser's quest for justice. There's also the bizarre and broad plea agreement that Epstein negotiated in 2008, which would seem to cover Maxwell. Although she's not named in it, it curiously offers immunity to any potential co-conspirators. The government has argued that it's only bound by that agreement in the state of Florida, leaving Epstein's other domiciles, especially New York, as possible venues for criminal action. But that will almost certainly be contested by Maxwell's lawyers. The agreement says United States. And in any court battle, Maxwell herself may prove a vicious opponent. The genteel socialite side may disappear. To counter a defamation suit brought by Virginia Giuffre in 2016, Maxwell's legal team cited decades-old employment records and cheating on a high school boyfriend to paint her accuser as a liar. Plus, at least one legal expert says that proving Maxwell's knowledge of Epstein's activities may be harder than the allegations make it sound. It's her versus her accuser. Finally, there may be unexpected obstacles. Shortly before the release of this video, Maxwell's lawyers sought to delay a civil suit because of an ongoing criminal investigation into their client. But none of that, not her pedigree or her connections or even her disappearance, has silenced the multiple women who are now in active litigation against Maxwell.
All right, so that is a little bit of history. That was some parts of a document on Netflix. And here's the link. And I'm getting ready to send you the indictment. Hold on a second. Just hold on a second. I just sent you the indictment. Oh, there she go. You there?
Yes, ma'am. Hello. Blessings, everyone.
Blessings to you.
Thank you. I gotta grab my glasses. Hold
on. Sheila said, is everyone really listening? What's wrong with this picture? What do you mean? Exactly, Sharon. Let's see, Sharon. What did Sharon say? I'm going up to watch. Hold on, y'all. Let me just go get my phone thing here. Y'all, it is cold. I keep complaining it's cold and I'm not doing anything about it. Didn't even turn on my heat. I'm sure you're trying to understand. Is everyone? Huh? Shelly, I don't understand what you're trying to understand. I'm figuring out. I don't get it. It's cold, y'all. We're gonna read what the indictment says, and then we'll kind of get a little understanding. Yeah, he was running a sex trafficking ring in a RICO, but he didn't get tried with a RICO. He happened to supposedly die. Yeah, I'm feeling some soreness in my leg. Okay, Sheila, hold on. Let me go turn off the heater. Hold on. Oh, Lord have mercy. She said, girl, don't turn off the heater. Okay, I just turned on the heat. She's a little funny, right? Ooh.
Give me just 2 seconds. I'm printing it right now.
Okay, I gotta go make my shake because I hadn't eaten dinner, and I was supposed to have been eating before 7:00, but I got time just went by me. Oh, I suck today. I suck, people. I suck. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I know. I know. Yeah, what does a RICO child have? I mean, charge has to do with kills? None. They just did what they want to. Henny, are you almost ready? I gotta go downstairs and do my thing.
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you want me to read the United States of America versus Ghislaine Maxwell, defendant?
Yes.
Case number, it don't say. It says sealed indictment. The grand jury charges. The charges set forth herein stem from the role of Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant in the sexual exploitation and abuse of multiple minor girls by Jeffrey Epstein. In particular, from at least in or about 1994 up to and including at least in or about 1997, Maxwell assisted, facilitated, and contributed to Jeffrey Epstein's abuse of minor girls by, among other things, helping Epstein to recruit, groom, and ultimately abuse victims known to Maxwell and Epstein to be under the age of 18. The victims were as young as 14 years old when they were groomed and abused by Maxwell and Epstein, both of whom knew the certain victims were in fact under the age of 18. Number two, as a part and in furtherance of their scheme to abuse minor victims, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, and Jeffrey Epstein enticed and caused minor victims to travel to Epstein's residence in different states, which Maxwell knew and intended would result in their grooming for this subjection to sexual abuse. Moreover, in an effort to conceal their crimes, Maxwell repeatedly lied when questioned about her conduct, including in relation to some of the minor victims described herein when providing testimony under oath in 2016. Factual background. During the time periods charged in this indictment, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, had a personal and professional relationship with Jeffrey Epstein and was among his closest associates. In particular, between in or about 1994 and in or about 1997, Maxwell was in an intimate relationship with Epstein and also was paid by Epstein to manage his various properties. Over the course of their relationship, Maxwell and Epstein were photographed together on multiple occasions, including in this below image. Beginning in at least 1994, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, enticed and groomed multiple minor girls to engage in sex acts with Jeffrey Epstein through a variety of means and methods, including but not limited to the following. A. Maxwell first attempted to befriend some of Epstein's minor victims prior to their abuse, included by asking the victims about their lives, their school, and their families. Maxwell and Epstein would spend time building friendships with minor victims by, for example, taking minor victims to the movies and shopping. Some of these outings would involve Maxwell and Epstein spending time together with a minor victim, while some would involve Maxwell or Epstein spending time alone with the minor victim. B. Having developed a repertoire with a victim, Maxwell would try to normalize sexual abuse for a minor victim by, among other things, discussing sexual topics, undressing in front of the victim, being present when a minor victim was undressing, and or being present for sex acts involving the minor victim and Epstein. Maxwell's presence during minor victims' interactions with Epstein, including interactions where the minor victim was undressing or that involving sexual acts which Epstein helped put the victim at ease because an adult woman was present. For example, in some instances, Maxwell would massage Epstein in front of a minor victim. In other instances, Maxwell encouraged minor victims to provide massages to Epstein, including sexualizing massages, during which a minor victim would be fully or partially nude. Many of these massages resulted in Epstein sexually abusing the minor victims. D. In addition, Epstein offered to help some minor victims by paying for travel and or educational opportunities, and Maxwell encouraged certain victims to accept Epstein's assistance. As well, victims were made to feel indebted and believed that Maxwell and Epstein were trying to help them. E. Through this process, Maxwell and Epstein enticed victims to engage in sexual activity with Epstein. In some instances, Maxwell was present for the participated in was present for and participated in the sexual abuse of minor victims. Some such incidents occurred in the contents of massages, which developed into sexual encounters. 5. Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, facilitized Jeffrey Epstein's access to minor victims, knowing that he had a sexual preference for underage girls and that he intended to engage in sexual activity with those victims. Epstein's resulting abuse of minor victims, including, among other things, touching a victim's breast, touching a victim's genitals, placing a sex toy such as a vibrator on a victim's genitals, directing a victim to touch Epstein while he masturbated, and directing a victim to touch Epstein's genitals. Maxwell and Epstein's victims. 6. Between approximately in or about 1994 and in or about 1997, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, facilitized Jeffrey Epstein's access to minor victims by, among other things, inducing and enticing and aiding and abetting the inducement and enticement of multiple minor victims. Victims were groomed and or abused at multiple locations, including the following. A multi-story private residence on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, New York, owned by Epstein, the New York residence, which is depicted in the following photograph. B, an estate in Palm Beach, Florida, owned by Epstein, the Palm Beach residence, which is depicted in the following photograph. C, a ranch in Santa Fe, New Mexico, owned by Epstein, the New Mexico residence, which is depicted in the following photograph. D, Maxwell's personal residence in London, England. 7, among the victims induced and enticed by Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, were minor victims identified herein as minor victim 1, minor victim 2, and minor victim 3. In particular, and during time periods relevant to this indictment, Maxwell engaged in the following acts, among others, with respect to minor victims. A. Maxwell met minor victim 1 with minor victim 1 was when minor victim 1 was approximately 14 years old. Maxwell subsequently interacted with minor victim 1 on multiple occasions at Epstein's residence. Knowing that minor victim 1 was under the age of 18 at the time, during these interactions, which took place between approximately 1994 and 1997, Maxwell groomed minor victim 1 to engage in sexual acts with Epstein through multiple means. First, Maxwell and Epstein attempted to befriend minor victim 1, taking her to movies and on shopping trips. Maxwell also asked minor victim 1 about school, her classes, her family, and other aspects of her life. Maxwell then sought to normalize inappropriate and abusive conduct by, among other things, undressing in front of minor victim 1 and being present when minor victim 1 undressed in front of Epstein. Within the first year after Maxwell and Epstein met minor victim 1, Epstein began sexually abusing minor victim 1. Maxwell was present for and involved in some of this abuse. In particular, Maxwell involved minor victim 1 in group sexualized massages of Epstein. During these group sexualized massages, Maxwell and or minor victim 1 would engage in sexual acts with Epstein. Epstein and Maxwell both engaged minor victim 1 to travel to Epstein's residence in both New York and Florida. As a result, minor victim 1 was sexually abused by Epstein in both New York and Florida. Minor victim 1 was enticed to travel across state lines for the purpose of sexual encounters with Epstein, and Maxwell was aware that Epstein engaged in sexual activities with minor victim 1 after minor victim 1 traveled to Epstein's properties, including in the contents of sexualized massage. B. Maxwell interacted with minor victim 2 on at least one occasion in or about 1996 at Epstein's residence in New Mexico when minor victim 2 was under the age of 18. Minor victim 2 had flown into New Mexico from out of the state at Epstein's invitation for the purpose of being groomed for and or subjected to acts of sexual abuse. Maxwell knew that minor victim 2 was under the age of 18 at the time. While in New Mexico, Maxwell and Epstein took minor victim 1 to a movie, and Maxwell took minor victim 2 shopping. Maxwell also discussed minor victim 2's school, classes, and family with minor victim 2. In New Mexico, Maxwell began her efforts to groom minor victim 2 for abuse by Epstein by, among other things, providing an unsolicited massage to minor victim 2, during which minor victim 2 was topless. Maxwell also encouraged minor victim 2 to massage Epstein. C. Maxwell groomed and befriended minor victim 2 in London, England between approximately 1994 and 1995, including during a period of time in which Maxwell knew that minor victim 3 was under the age of 18. Among other things, Maxwell discussed minor victim 3's life and family with minor victim 3. Maxwell introduced minor victim 3 to Epstein and arranged for multiple interactions between minor victim 3 and Epstein. During those interactions, Maxwell encouraged minor victim 3 to massage Epstein. Knowing that Epstein would engage in sex acts with minor victim 3 during those massages, minor victim 3 provided Epstein with the requested massage, and during those massages, Epstein sexually abused minor victim 3. Maxwell was aware that Epstein engaged in sexual activity with minor victim 3 on multiple occasions, including at times when minor victim 3 was under the age of 18, including in the context of sexualized massages. Maxwell's efforts to conceal her conduct. 8. In or around 2016, in the context of a disposition as part of civil litigation, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, repeatedly provided false and perjurious statements under oath regarding, among other subjects, her role in facilitating the abuse of minor victims by Jeffrey Epstein, including some of the specific events and acts of abuse detailed above. Stationary allegations. 9. From at least in or about 1994 up to including in or about 1997 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, Jeffrey Epstein, and others known and unknown, willingly and knowingly did combine, conspire, confederate, and agreed together and with each other to commit an offense against the United States, to wit, entice, in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2422. 10. It was a part and object of the conspiracy that Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, Jeffrey Epstein, and others, known and unknown, would and did knowingly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce one or more individuals to travel in interstate and foreign commerce, to engage in sexual activity for which a person can be charged with a criminal offense in violation of Title 18 United States Code 2422. Overacts. The furtherance of this conspiracy and to effect the illegal objects thereof. The following overt acts, among others, were committed in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. A. Between in or about 1994 and in or about 1997, when minor victim 1 was under the age of 18, Maxwell participated in multiple group sexual encounters with Epstein and minor victim 1 in New York and Florida. B. In or about 1996, when minor victim 1 was under the age of 18, minor victim 1 was enticed to travel from Florida to New York for purpose of sexual abusing her at the New York residence in violation of New York Penal Law Section 130.55. C. In or about 1996, when minor victim 2 was under the age of 18, Maxwell provided minor victim 2 with an unsolicited massage in New Mexico, during which minor victim 2 was topless. D. Between or about 1994 and or about 1995, when minor 3 was under the age of 18, Maxwell encouraged minor victim 3 to provide massages to Epstein in London, England, knowing that Epstein intended to sexually abuse minor victim 3 during those massages. Title 18 United States Code Section 371. Enticement of a minor to travel to engage in illegal sex acts. The grand jury further charges 12. The allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 8 of the indictment are repeated and realleged as if fully set forth within. 13. From at least in or about 1994 up to including in or about 97 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, not only did persuade, induce, entice, and coerce an individual to travel interstate and foreign commerce to engage in sexual activity for which a person can be charged with a criminal offense and attempt to do the same and aid and abet the same, to wit, Maxwell persuaded, induced, enticed, and coerced minor victim 1 to travel from Florida to New York on multiple occasions, which the intention that minor victim 1 would engage in one or more sex acts with Jeffrey Epstein in violation of New York Penal Law Section 130.55, Title 18 United States Code Section 2422 and 2. Count 3, conspiracy to transport minors with intent to engage in criminal sexual activity. The grand jury further charges 14. The allegations contained in paragraphs 1 through 8 of the indictment are repeated and realleged as if fully set forth within. 15. From at least in or about 1994 up to including in or about 97 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, Jeffrey Epstein, and others, known and unknown, willingly and knowingly did combine, conspire, confederate, and agree together and with each other to commit an offense against the United States to wit, transport of minors in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2423A. It was a part and object of the conspiracy that Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, Jeffrey Epstein, and others known and unknown would and did knowingly transport an individual who had not attended the age of 18 in interstate and foreign commerce with intent that the individual engage in sexual activity for which a person can be charged with a criminal offense in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2423A. Overt acts. In furtherance of the conspiracy and to effect the illegal object thereof, the following overt acts, amongst others, were committed in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. A. Between in or about 1994 and in or about 1997, when minor victim 1 was under the age of 18, Maxwell participated in multiple group sexual encounters with Epstein and minor victim 1 in New York and Florida. B. In or about 1996, when minor victim 1 was under the age of 18, minor victim 1 was enticed to travel from Florida to New York for purposes of sexual abusing her at the New York residence in violation of New York Penal Law Section 130.55. C. In or about 1996, when minor victim 2 was under the age of 18, Maxwell provided minor victim 2 with an unsolicited massage in New Mexico, during which minor victim 2 was topless. D. Between in or about 1994 and in or about 1995, when minor victim 3 was under the age of 18, Maxwell encouraged minor victim 3 to provide massages to Epstein in London, England, knowing that Epstein intended to sexually abuse minor victim 3 during those massages. Title 18 United States Code Section 371. Count 4. Transportation of a minor with intent to engage in criminal sexual activity. The grand jury further charges 18 the allegations.
I was gonna say, nigga, where you at?
Hey, can you turn that down, Drew?
Sorry. I'm
Okay.
sorry about that.
That's
I
okay.
didn't know that you canned me up. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead, Henny.
Contained in paragraph 1 through 8 of the indictment are repeated and realleged as if fully set forth within. 19. From at least in or about 1994 up to including in or about 1997 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, knowingly did transport an individual who had not attended the age of 18 in interstate and foreign commerce with the intent that the individual engaged in sexual activity for which a person can be charged with a criminal offense and attempted to do so, and with transportation of the minor in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2423A. 16. It was a part and object of the conspiracy that Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, Jeffrey Epstein, and others known and unknown would and did knowingly transport an individual who had not attended the age of 18 in interstate and foreign commerce with intent that the individual engage in sexual activity for which a person can be charged with a criminal offense in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2423A. Overt acts. 17. In furtherance of the conspiracy and to effect the illegal objection thereof, the following overt acts, among others, were committed in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. A. Between in or about 1994 in or about 1997, when minor victim 1 was under the age of 18, Maxwell participated in multiple group sex encounters with Epstein and minor victim 1 in New York and Florida. B. In or about 1996, when minor victim 1 was under the age of 18, minor victim 1 was enticed to travel from Florida to New York for purposes of sexual abuse, abusing her at the New York residence in violation of New York Penal Law Section 130.55. C. In or about 1996, when minor victim 2 was under the age of 18, Maxwell provided minor victim 2 with an unsolicited massage in New Mexico, during which minor victim 2 was topless. D. In or about 1994 and in or about 1995, when minor victim 3 was under the age of 18, Maxwell encouraged minor victim 3 to provide massages to Epstein in London, England, knowing that Epstein intended to sexually abuse minor victim 3 during those massages. Title 18, United States Code, Section 371. Count 4, transportation of a minor with intent to engage in criminal sexual activity. The grand jury further charges 18. The allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 8 of the indictment are repeated and realleged as if fully set forth within. 19. From at least in or about 1994 up to including in or about 1997 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, knowingly did transport an individual who had not attained the age of 18 in interstate and foreign commerce, with the intent that the individual engage in sexual activity for which a person can be charged with a criminal offense, and attempted to do so, and aided and abetted the same. To wit, Maxwell arranged for minor victim 1 to be transported from Florida to New York on multiple occasions, with the intention that minor victim 1 would engage in one or more sexual acts with Jeffrey Epstein, in violation of New York Penal Law Section 130.55, Title 18, United States Code, Section 2423A and 2. Count 5, perjury. The grand jury further charges. The allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 8 of the indictment are repeated and realleged as if fully set forth within. 21. On or about April 22nd, 2016, in the Southern District of New York, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, having taken an oath to testify truthfully in a deposition in connection with the case then pending before the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York under docket number 15 CIV 7344, knowingly made false material declarations, to wit, Maxwell gave the following underlying false testimony. Q, this is a question. Did Jeffrey Epstein have a scheme to recruit underage girls for sexual massages? If you know. I do not know what you're talking about. I gotta get a drink. List all the people under the age of 18 that you interacted with at any of Jeffrey's properties. Answer, I'm not aware of anybody that I interacted with other than obviously the plaintiff, who was 17 at this point. Title 18, United States Code, Section 1623, Count 6, perjury. The grand jury further charges. The allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 8 of the indictment are repeated and realleged as if fully set forth within. On or about July 22nd, 2016, in the Southern District of New York, Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant, having taken an oath to testify truthfully in a deposition in connection with the case then pending before the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York under docket number 15 CIV 7344, knowingly made false material declarations, to wit, Maxwell gave the following underlying false testimonies. Question: were you aware of the presence of sex toys or devices used in sexual activities in Mr. Epstein's Palm Beach house? No, not answer. No, not that I recall. Question: do you know whether Mr. Epstein possessed sex toys or devices used in sexual activities? Answer: no. Other than yourself and the blonde and brunette that you have identified as having been involved in three-way sexual activities, with whom did Mr. Epstein have sexual activities? Answer: I wasn't aware that he was having sexual activities with anyone when I was with him other than myself. Question: I want to be sure that I'm clear. Is it your testimony that in the 90s and 2000s that you were not aware that Mr. Epstein was having sexual activities with anyone other than yourself and the blonde and brunette on those few occasions when you were involved with when he was when they were involved with you? Answer: that is my testimony. That is correct. Question: is it your testimony that you've never given anybody a massage? Answer: I have not given anyone a massage. Question: you never gave Mr. Epstein a massage? Is that your testimony? Answer: that is my testimony. Question: you never gave minor victim 2 a massage? Is that your testimony? Answer: I never gave minor victim 2 a massage. Title 18 United States Code Section 1623. And that's it.
All right. Thank you so much for reading that. Welcome, Chaotic Truth Live. How are you? Now you're not. Now you're muted.
I'm awesome. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Real good, real good. I just happened to see you're live, and I wanted to come up and talk. How was your Thanksgiving, by the way? Do you celebrate Thanksgiving?
I do, but I'm on a weight loss plan, so this is what you call discipline. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you've had you typically go over cases, right?
yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah. Are you an attorney?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Are you an attorney?
No, I couldn't do it. The work, like I've dated. My wife is an attorney right now, and I've dated attorneys throughout my life, and it's not something that the average person can do. A lot of hours in the office, a lot of you have to, be focused. It's yeah, I couldn't do it.
What type of attorney is she? What's her practice?
Oh, she is an accountant. She deals with accountant law, or kind of
No,
attorney.
she's corporate then. She's more than
Corporate, yeah, accounting law. Yeah, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. She does accounting law, or yeah. But I wanted to broach your topic.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this whole thing with Jeffrey Epstein actually exposes a greater picture here. That I think that this has been going on with powerful and wealthy people for quite some time. And if it wasn't for social media, if it wasn't for the internet, I think that this would be, nobody would hear about these things. But I think these things go on every damn day.
Yeah.
And it just really exposes the nature of man and how we're really not evolved. Sorry for not really being on the topic, but it's just sickening. Like the wife is in on it, and it's wild.
Well, she wasn't his wife. That was his girlfriend. They had broken up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The other thing too, have you heard that recently the judge placed an order that no one from the outside, no spectator or the press inside the courtroom?
I did not hear that. No. Yeah, I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is, to me, and you maybe can ask your wife about this.
Yeah.
Because one of the things in the Constitution is we have a right to, be able to witness the trial process. Why are they changing that for certain people of high status? Why is it secret?
Yeah. I don't know. Like that's a good question. I think there's some things going on that we don't know about. But hey, who am I? So yeah. But and she's on trial right now.
It starts tomorrow.
Okay.
It starts tomorrow, first day.
Okay.
We're gonna do open argument, and I do have, if you want to listen to the actual trial, I do have the number for you to call in. If you want that, hold on a second.
Yeah.
That number for you. And so the opening argument is tomorrow morning. Let me give you the number. It is open argument. It's 844 721 7337.
Yeah.
And the access code is 999-1787. And it starts tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. I think 9:00.
I got it written down. Yeah. But that's all I wanted.
Yeah,
to come up and talk about, just how sickening all this is, But I'll definitely view that and thank you. And I'll definitely, if you drop the link again, I'll cam up and.
Please, are you subscribed to this channel?
I am now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's great to have wonderful professional people in.
Absolutely.
So what do you do?
What do I do? I just trade stocks. That's it.
You do? Oh, you was here before.
I think so. Now that I think about it.
But you never subscribe. What's wrong with you?
I think I have subscribed. That's probably why I got the notification.
Oh, okay,
That's probably why. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I just trade stocks. I don't. Yeah. That's all I do.
So are you good at it?
I'm decent. I can make a living off of it.
You make a living off of
it? Yeah.
We might need some help on this side on that one.
Okay. Well, if you,
so your website? What's your chat?
My channel is Chaotic Truth Live, but my email, I'll put it in the back chat for you.
Okay.
Email in there for you. Here we go.
I have a couple of people who've been doing trading, but they do it through the Robinhood.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, you gotta get like a real trading account. Robinhood is. Yeah. So yeah, I put my private. I put the email in the private chat. So if you're interested, just just let me know. And I do stock options too. So I do more than just stock. I do contracts too. But yeah, we'll chat though. Thank you very much, Sylvia.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Did Choke come on at 7:35?
What you said?
Someone said Choke was coming on at 7:35.
I don't see him.
I don't either.
Who said that?
At 8:35.
Oh, 7:35 our time, 8:35 our time, 7:35 their time. Okay, got it. But he takes a little while to wind up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this live. Thank you so much, Henny Hen, because you are the bomb.
You're welcome. He said I had to take a breather from R. Kelly for a sec. Truth be told.
So what is he doing? He's taking a break from it?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out. I guess we'll know here in a few minutes. I hope not.
So what do you say? He's
That's what his title says. I had to take a breather from R. Kelly for a sec. Truth be told. You see it?
I'm looking for it right now.
So she had threesomes with him too.
That's what they're saying, yeah. Oh, he's coming in.
Oh.
All right. Guys, I am going to get off because I want to do my food because I'm really late, and I want to sit and watch Choke No Joke. All right, guys. I see you guys later.
Good night and blessings, everyone.
Blessings to you, kings, ching, whatever. I can't even think. Party time, kings, chings. Have a good one. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye. And you're welcome, Miss Sylvia.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.